were beefing, but you didn't know. Yeah. All right, assalamu alaikum, everybody. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani. Should I wait? Yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Welcome back to Exploring the Quran. Alhamdulillah. I'm happy to be here. Last week we didn't have the session because we had our beloved event here at Qalam. So Exploring the Quran is a class that we do every Sunday, and it is about finding that faith in trials. How you doing? Good. You got this. Okay. So finding that faith through trial, honestly, every single time, we're here and we're able to gather and read the book of Allah and know the verses that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has brought to us, it is exactly that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought the verses to you. And I think sometimes we take it for granted because we think that, okay, you know what? I will always have access to this book. I'll always have access to the Quran. But you never know what's going to happen in life that maybe you need to kind of deposit these verses for a time that maybe difficulty will come and you're able to kind of pick one out. And not in a picking way, but more so in a way of like a reminder that something can occur, a difficulty can happen, even good things can happen. And when you're reminded of the verses of Allah, that's a much better place to be than to be void of the verses of Allah. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I think Maghrib is at 7:40, inshallah. 30? Okay, great. Maghrib is at 7:30, all right? It's earlier now. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're covering Surah Yusuf, and part of covering Surah Yusuf is that we're understanding how to have faith through our trials. Now today, inshallah, a part of what we're going to talk about is a little bit of judgment that is added to it. Like not added to the trial, but added to your own understanding. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, Ahasib an-nasu, are people, or is it that people think, and yutraku, that they will be left alone, and yakulu, to say, amanna, that we believe, wahum la yuftanun, and they will not be tested. And I think it's important that as we go into the second part of the conversation, of this particular moment in the life of Yusuf alayhi salam's life, that we pay attention to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. And the reason being is that sometimes someone goes through something, or you see someone do something that is not that great, and you think to yourself, that will never be me. Or maybe you think to yourself, why is that person doing this? Or why would they wear that? Or why would